talk about niche. There's really two parts of niche, sort of like the kind of writing you're doing and the topic of writing that you're doing. So first, let's talk about the kind of writing. This is going to be anything from blog posts, articles, essays, reporting, newsletters, social media, ebooks, website copy. I mean, and that is not an exhaustive list, but those are some of the kinds of writing you can do. You don't have to pick just one, but you might want to pick a few that you prefer or that you have a goal of making money from. The second part of define your niche is what's the topic, right? So here are a few ideas of the kinds of topics: fitness, healthcare, technology, finance, food, software as a service, education, real estate, many more. Again, this is not a comprehensive list, but it gives you an idea of the kinds of things you begin to hone in on. So in the course, we're going to talk about what are your areas of expertise and interest, and what is a niche that would work well for you if you haven't quite figured it out. You don't have to stay in one particular area all the time, but it does help when you get focused and then you begin to build that reputation and expertise, and it gets a lot easier for you. And don't worry, you do not have to have a degree in this stuff. You do not have to have a lot of experience in this stuff. It's not about that. Quick example is that I had a freelance writing client for almost 3 years in the world of spine health and neurosurgery. I have zero background in that, but that didn't matter because I was able to cultivate what they needed for the writing of the blog and all of their social media. So just so you know, don't get overwhelmed by this. It doesn't have to be something that you have a lot of background in. All right, so when it comes to defining your niche, just to give you a little bit more of a preview here, for myself, what I write about a lot, my niche is the intersection of faith, politics, and culture. I write about policy issues affecting families and the broader culture, but I have some friends that write about other things. So my friend Heather, she writes about outdoor winter sports for newspapers and magazines. My friend Lexi, she writes about civility, philosophy, and history. A former mentor of mine writes about business and finance for financial blogs. Another colleague writes about women's fitness industry for the glossy magazines. And another friend still writes about tech-related issues for trade publications and websites.